Hey there, it's Jay William here. I'm the CEO of VillaMarketers.com and I'm glad to have you. Well, today I'm going to take you behind the scenes and I'm going to show you what a vacation rental marketer does. So a lot of people come up to me or talk to me and they say, Jay, what are you up to? What are you doing? And it usually followed by something like, hey, I'm very busy. I'm busy doing this. But you know, I don't really share a lot about what I'm busy doing, and I don't think that's been on purpose, but just because I'm just so involved in what I'm doing. But today, I've taken the time out to list 10 vacation rental companies that I'm currently working with and sharing the stories and the strategies behind their brand creation. I'm going to share with you today a term called brand storming. Brand storming. It's much like brainstorming, but all the thoughts and the process of those thoughts are centered around your brand, your vacation rental. Do you have a brand for your vacation rental business? If you don't, you are definitely missing out on portions of your marketing. You got to understand that marketing and branding are related. Marketing, branding, and sales are the perfect trifecta that you have to nail if you want to get the results that you need for your vacation rental business. So if you skip branding, you're not going to get the results that you need. And far too often, I see owners come back to me after they're experiencing trouble, and I realize that they haven't really developed a brand. And so the value to the traveler is really not fully seen. Their story is not heard. No one really cares about you until you tell them your story. So through your brand, you get to tell them your story. You also get to tell them your values. And by telling them what those values are through your brand messaging, you can connect with travelers emotionally and develop something called heart share. And you want to connect with people emotionally because that emotion is really stronger than logic. Logic makes people think, but emotions make people act. And so by getting people to have an emotional connection with your brand, you're going to close more bookings because of it. So make sure that you are really thinking about the brand. It's not just happening by accident. Now, if you have a brand already established for your vacation rental, I want you to take a moment and rethink that brand. Is it relevant? Are you fully leveraging your brand in all of your marketing? Why have a brand if people are not going to really understand what it's about? You got to leverage that brand in everything that you're doing. Think about some of the biggest brands out there. There's emotional connection with these brands. You know, Disney is one that just kills it when it comes to branding. Okay, and you know, it's not for the little guy, for the big guys, it's for the little guys too. We have to consider our branding. You can use branding to help circumvent travelers, circumvent the system, have travelers find you directly by Googling your brand name and finding you away from those listing sites, because we know that travelers are not ready to book usually on the first time they inquire. They do research, they check out reviews, and they're going to see, you know, your brand name. They're going to research that, and the chances are that they might just land directly on your website rather than through third-party channels. So branding has multiple layers of benefits that you can take advantage of, but you have to really think about the brand. It has to have a purpose behind it, meaning you think of your brand as being alive. If your vacation rental was alive, what type of personality would it have? Who would it be? What would it say, right? I mean, you got to think of the brand as something that's almost living. And I know it's kind of hard for us to do that, but you are your brand, and the brand extends to you and through your property. So bringing those things together and creating something that is going to resonate with people, it's going to help you build brand recognition, higher perceived value in your rentals. Going to help to differentiate your property from others on listing sites and what others travelers may be considering. If you want to get all those benefits, you got to start with branding. Your branding is associated with your domain name, which is super important, especially for those starting out. So think about that. It's connected to pretty much every piece of advertising that you do, videos, websites, all of that. You want to think about colors. You want to think about slogans and mission statements and all of those things when you're thinking about branding. So I'm going to share with you some of the insights that I've walked owners through some of the things that, some of the decisions that were made on these brands, so that you can look at them and draw inspiration from them. Take a look at them below. There's 10 examples. If you have any questions about branding, fire them away in the comment section. I'll be happy to help you with those questions. I look forward to seeing you there. If you would like more free tips like this delivered in your inbox for free, go to freevacationrentalmarketing.com and sign up for our newsletter there. If you have a vacation rental and want to join with our community, go to rentalcircles.com and list your property there for free and help us to make change in the vacation rental industry.